Grandy dandy, lovely friends, Colossal Cave will come to an end today on the final episode where we are going to 100%, aka 350 point Colossal Cave live in honor of the original mode of playing the game. I'm Sean
Amazing.
Plott.
And I'm Gary. I'm Gary from Gary, Indiana. I'm undercover. I'm doing my best impersonation of Sean Bouchard. So
Yeah.
like keep it on the down low. All right.
And we want to give a shout out, of course, to Lee, who was unable to join us this week. She's just feeling a little under the weather. She had to
Yeah.
travel, and of course, as you know, planes, they literally put like all the germs put a target right on your throat,
Like
and they dive into it whenever
places are just full of germs.
It's tough. Not in
It's
Colossal
tough.
Cave though. Illness is not an issue that you can encounter in this game, and we're going to kind of jump straight into the gameplay. But of course, this is going to be a little bit of an unusual one where
It's true.
So Sean, I've done this bit before. Can you? I just want you to do this bit. Can you tell us how
Okay.
old graphic adventure games points worked and how it's different from the modern day?
Yeah. So, graphic adventure games today typically don't even have points, right? And where they do, they're kind of like a holdover from this earlier era where, now they're kind of like, uh, how there are those achievements that you get for just kind of like following the story and like
Yeah.
you just get these gamer points as you go. Well, that's not how it worked in the old days. In the old days, you would have a score, and it wasn't necessarily just tracking like how many of the puzzles have you solved, how many of
Yeah.
the things have you seen. It was like you would get points for doing specific stuff. In this game, we're trying to gather 15 treasures and bring them back to
Yeah.
this little shack, and we get a bunch of points for each one. We also get points for some other stuff, but it's mostly that. And that is like disconnected in some serious ways from the progression of the game. So you can easily get to the end of the game and just not have all of the points, which is what
Oh
we
my
did
gosh.
last week.
Yeah.
Um,
And
uh,
the game aggressively dumps you into tracks where you're not getting the maximum amount of points. And
Holy shit, it really does.
you might say, hey, what's the difference between that and achievements? You can look at what the achievement is and
Right.
go, so that's what I have to do. In these
Yeah.
old school games, you just had to keep going through the game from start to finish again and again and again and try to figure out
You are
how that actually
gaining and
happened.
losing points, and you're just trying to track kind of like
Yeah.
mentally, what am I gaining and losing these points for? And a game like this, it's a maze. We're trying to like find our way through. We're trying to find all of the stuff in it. And completing this game in a very real way is not about just sort of like finding the end of the maze. It's about getting that 350. It's about scoring that maximum
Yeah.
number of points and playing the game kind of over and over and over again until you figure out what is it that it actually wants you to do. What is the specific combination of steps that you have to take in order to maximize that score?
And so what we're going to do is we are going to 100% Colossal Cave. And so
Yeah.
so first things first, I want to be very blunt. I looked some stuff up, and Sean, we
Yeah.
did everything except three things in the game.
I want to hear what the three things are because I didn't look that up.
Yeah,
I looked up the sort of mechanics of the ending
that was one of them.
to
and that's the most
understand
important one.
like
Yeah.
how the hell that worked, because I did not understand how the hell that worked.
And
What
so
what else did we miss?
would you like to share with everyone what that is while I get
Yeah, yeah,
started
yeah,
on
yeah.
this?
It's pretty fucking wild, honestly. So, the game is tracking all of the treasures that you've seen. I don't know what seen actually means. I don't know if it being in the same room as a treasure counts as seeing it,
It
or if
is.
you have to touch it.
It is the look command.
It's the look command. So if you do the look command, or presumably if you pick it up without looking at it, that it counts that as having seen a treasure. when you have seen all 15 treasures, regardless of what you've done with them,
Nothing happens.
it starts a counter, and then 15 turns later,
Yeah.
it begins the ending sequence of the game. And you are no longer allowed to collect treasures.
Now,
And then I don't know what the counter is after that, but like then that starts another counter.
Yeah.
And some arbitrary number of turns after that, it transports you to the warehouse where we went at the end, which is the
Set of
weirdest
keys
part of
that
it, quite
unlock
frankly,
the
because
There's nothing to do with
there's
the key.
kind of not a lot that you can do after it starts the ending sequence and before it takes
You're
you
in
to
a
the
small
warehouse.
chamber
It's usually
beneath
got a
a
bunch of
3x3
turns
steel
that you
grate
have
to
to
the
kind of like
surface. A
kill
low
time
crawl
by
over
looking at
cobbles leads
stuff a
inwards
whole
to the
bunch
west.
and wait for it to take you. But it does mean that like
Alas, the lantern is
we have
now
to
lit.
not only like we did some strategizing about what's the sequence that we get these treasures in so that we can collect all of them and like not lose one to the troll and whatnot. But this means that we actually have to do some real strategizing around how can we like collect and avoid treasures such that when we see the 15th treasure, we can then complete the treasure collection within the 15 turns that we get before the end sequence starts.
Yeah, and one thing to note is that it's not necessarily about speed, because the way a turn works is if you look here, so if I'm in the debris room, if I am moving anywhere around physically in this game in the debris room, I haven't taken a turn.
Haven't done anything.
If I move from the debris room to the awkward canyon, that's a turn, because the way that this game used to work is it was text-based. So if you're in the debris room, you would type west, and then it would say you're in an awkward canyon. And then you type west again, you're in a bird chamber.
Yep.
And dude, I have some sick reveals for this stream.
Okay, awesome. But I do want to mention that all of that counts as a turn, but also if you pick up an item, that counts as a turn.
And also look.
If you put down an item,
Zizzy.
if you look at something, that counts as a turn. So it's kind of like there are these discrete
Zizzy.
interaction points that
You
the
feel a
game
strange
cares about.
pulling sensation.
And they're not mapped to how we think about games in modern real-time games.
So I used Zizzy because I didn't
You're back
know
in the well house.
if it actually required you
Zizzy.
to use
Zizzy.
it to get points.
You
But
feel
I
a
know
strange
generally you
pulling
want to look at
sensation.
things before you interact with them to get points, like for the treasure.
To get points. Oh.
If we screw this up,
Good to
I'm
know,
absolutely
good to
going to try
know.
to speed run through it again. Like
You
I
find
have
yourself
like
in the debris room.
2.5 chances here.
No, 100%.
So here was the first bit of cruelty, because here's the awkward canyon where you actually just can walk right off and die, and the game lets you, as I demonstrated on the first playthrough.
Black rod.
You have to drop this,
A cheerful little bird is sitting here.
and if you don't,
Wicker
the
Cave.
bird will fly away.
You have
from
captured the
rod.
bird.
So this is
Because the bird doesn't like the rod?
yes,
What?
you got it.
Okay, that's pretty weird.
Also, you'll note I couldn't pick the rod up because I was looking at it. I had to enter into the other room where I was then in the same room
Where
as
the rod was.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order for it to track turns appropriately.
Now, we are going to have to save rather frequently because we can get killed by the dwarves.
At your feet
That is true.
a small
That's
pit
extremely true.
breathing traces of mist. A white mist, usually water, seen from time to time in caverns.
So we go here, we first get the gold, and Sean, I'm going to do something that will blow your mind. This is going to
Okay,
absolutely...
I'm excited about it.
Because this is the first thing that we didn't know.
Okay.
Or the first thing that we didn't know was the... you have 15 turns after you have interacted with the 15th treasure.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so, I'm going to grab
Oof. All right, grab it.
it. You know, let's go
Should
ahead
you
and
have looked
save.
at it first?
I didn't, but when you pick it up, you get +2, and when you look at it, you get +2. So...
Okay, so, you're okay.
So I'm like 80% sure.
A little dwarf.
All right,
Watch
so
out!
we get 25 points there.
Okay.
We Get our axe. Alright, so remember this incredible expanse here?
Yes.
That won't work here.
So,
There must be a way to cross this fissure. Black rod. There's nothing to do with a crystal bridge spans
What
the
the
fissure.
fuck?
okay.
Black rod.
Yeah.
So it's just like the trident and the clam, except that it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you just use that.
You just used
Charlie
it.
Wallace says that's why the bird was scared of it, obviously. Yeah, totally. 100%, man. 100%.
Amazing.
Alright, yeah, so I'm getting 2.
So we were able to get to here without that bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came the long way around.
Yeah, you could just go this
Okay.
way, but instead we went all the way around.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus Christ.
So, I now no longer need that rod.
Yeah, okay. Until the very end of the game.
Where it's actually a different rod. Funny story.
It's a different, where you pick it up again.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through here. Alright, so every time we get to a new area, I'm gonna save, and here's how confident I am. I'm gonna override the same save.
Oh, damn.
So here's the snake.
A
Okay.
huge, large, little bird in a cage. The little bird attacks the green snake, and in an astounding flurry, drives the snake away.
Astounding indeed.
I-
Okay, so
I'm curious about the original text. Because I feel like if you told me a green snake appears and is threatening you, and you have a bird in a cage, it might make a certain amount of sense to be like, oh,
Yeah.
I wonder if that bird can attack that snake.
yeah.
If you show me a snake that's fully like 4 feet long, and I have the smallest bird imaginable in a cage, that hits a little bit harder. Like I'm not. It's
Yeah.
not as clear to me that matchup is gonna go the way that I want.
I feel like that is a heavily snake favored matchup, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
on the
no.
tier listing, I really think it's gonna be the snake every day of the week.
So I'm noticing what you're doing here, Sean.
I'm not interacting with this. I haven't seen
Look at that.
Final Treasure because
Haven't
remember,
seen it.
this is where we exit.
It says Y2.
So if I exit the room and re-enter it, there's a 50% chance that it says Plu. So
There's
I
a
can
50%
just
chance. Okay, good.
keep doing this. There it is.
There we go. And now you've got
Clue.
Plu.
And now look at all the stuff that I have.
Hey, look at all that great
Clue.
stuff.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that
You feel a
marvelous?
strange pulling sensation.
All right, excellent. So, here's what I'm going to do. It's a
You're
little
back in the
unusual.
well house.
Little unusual, a little strange. We're actually gonna start
Large
placing
gold
things. Look at
nugget.
this.
Cool.
Look at how much more sense the game makes. Look at how
Rare
much
co-
more sense.
Hell yeah. Look at
Precious
these points we're
jewelry.
getting.
Dude, KB and Coast,
God
what even is this
damn.
game? Dude, let me tell you. Okay, so
Several diamonds.
here's where I'm again going to pause and emphasize some stuff that I love emphasizing here. This game was originally made in 1976, and it is considered the first adventure game. In fact, the original game was called Colossal Cave Adventure. It was text only, and for short, it was called Adventure. Okay? This is back when every game was just a single word, like helicopter and boat and stuff like that, golf. So we are...
But when we talk about adventure games today, it's like saying
Set of
roguelike,
keys.
Yeah.
right? Like this is when we
Clue.
say an adventure game, it's a game
You feel a
that's like
strange
adventure.
pulling sensation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
And so now we're going through the 100% run right now, if I can remember how it's
You're
done
back in the Y2 room.
properly. So now what we want to do is I want to not interact with that treasure, and I want to go down here.
Do not interact with that treasure.
Roberta Williams is an
Stay the
absolute
hell away
legend.
from that treasure.
And so this was a remake of the 1976 game from Ken and Roberta Williams.
Yeah.
So we are now here, and we want to go west and then around the thing. What happens if you go east? Absolutely nothing.
East. Yeah.
So all right. So what's the thing? So we don't want to go here yet. We want to go to Bed Quilt, not to the Troll. But we want to go to Two Pit, I guess. So we go west into this room, and we go west to Two Pit. Okay, because
we need to go to the Giants area before we go to the Troll.
Is that right?
But you drop the keys. We need the keys when we go to the Troll.
All right, I've made some errors. I'm trying to get the Plover room with the emerald and the vase and stuff.
Okay.
So I actually want to go northwest to Orient.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
You've crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage.
Am I doing this wrong? Pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, this is one of the weird probabilities in the game where, like, just some of the time it's like, it just didn't work. Okay, so here is... Oops, I forgot we need to go to the soft room here. Because if we go to the soft room, we need the pillow.
Yes, we need the pillow.
All right, so the soft room is to the east of here. Great. Is this... No, I fucked up.
That was northeast.
I know. I've made it a big mistakey. So let's go backwards.
Taking up turns. We're burning lamplight.
So we entered here, so we need to go down. There it is. So now we have the pillow.
Sweet.
Somewhere.
A small velvet pillow lies on the floor.
Dude, it's so funny because the thing that we didn't do that we needed to be doing every single time was we needed to be returning back to the starting area
You've
and
crawled
depositing
around
the
in some
treasure.
little hole.
And the place where it tells you that is the instructions at the start of the game, and that's how it's done.
Yep.
All right, so then we're going to go all the way around here into the Plover room. And we do have the vase.
We do have the vase.
So we don't want to go to Troll. We want to go north this way. All right, nice.
Do we fight the dragon here? No.
We should fight the dragon pretty soon here. So here's the. So this is like my favorite thing ever. Okay.
No.
So if you
Ming vase.
drop the so
Brass
if
lantern.
you try to go through this, it won't let you because you have too many items. So if you drop
Ming
this,
vase. The Ming vase drops with a
much
delicate
to
crash.
Roberta Williams' delight, it cracks. So
I know, it's amazing.
So what you have to do is you have to put the pillow down first, and then you have to drop the vase. But if you
Ming.
if you drop another item without moving, it will shatter the vase. So
Brass lantern.
we drop.
Yep.
Dwarfs.
Drop.
Which that must be added in this version.
Yeah, no, totally.
That's amazing.
I assume that
incredible.
it was like either that if you were in the same room and you dropped it, it would shatter, or and so they just gave you the bonus space, or if you just dropped it, it was fine, and they were like, let's make it shatter if you drop something.
Yeah.
So here's the funky solution. Okay, we need to hear the Plover sound, but there's a 50% chance that we'll hear it. So we can enter into the dark room this way.
Oh, shit. Nice.
There it is.
Okay. As long as we don't go too far into the dark room, we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So let's get this. Get the axe. So let's go punch the dragon in the face.
Fucking love it. I love that. Let's do that.
So this goes to Troll. This goes to 2-Pit. I'm going to go back to 2-Pit, which is to the southeast. Yeah. I'm not willing to go to Troll yet. No, sir. Optimization Nation says, what if you take the pillow first? Does the vase shatter? Probably, honestly.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
So we're going to go west to Secret Canyon.
I mean, what's hilarious to me is that the vase will even shatter
You're at the east end of a 2-pit
in the
room.
showroom. Like if you just put the vase down in the showroom on the shelf,
as though you're an
it
adventurer,
will still
just
shatter.
Fucking pelts it. Go, 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 go.
Climb, climb,
The
climb.
water's around the corner. What we can do is we
But
can
you already
go-
have a full thing of water, though.
The dragon looks rather nasty.
Oh shit!
best
You
not
came
try to
around
lie.
the other direction.
Speedrun tactics. Speedrun tactics.
There's no use for that here. That is useless right now. There's
We
no
need to
use
wait
for
for him
that.
to finish his animation.
Attack a dragon with your bare hands.
And then you confirm it.
Someone
you
reckless would
punch
try
the
that.
dragon.
Congratulations. You just vanquished a dragon with your bare hands.
See if you look.
Hell yeah!
There's a Persian
You get
rug
2
here.
points as well.
Yep.
So
And then
now,
if you pick it up, you get no extra. Yeah, that looks good.
so now I'm just going to go west to the Hall of the Mountain King. I guess east is the right way. But if you're coming from there, it says west, so you know that's how compass directions work. All right, we're doing it.
Incredible.
Okay, so now one of the things that will happen at some point is that the pirate Plue. The pirate
Plue.
will
You feel a
Wanna
strange
show up and
pulling
take your shit.
sensation.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do this. I already made a mistake, but that's fine. Because the one thing that I didn't do was go back. And
You're
get the
back
dark
in the
room
well
thing.
house.
That's fine.
Let's go back. What?
And get the dark.
Oh,
room
to the
thing.
dark room. Oh, yeah. We had an extra space, didn't we?
All right. So then we're going to go.
Velvet pillow.
Look at our
Green
points.
vase.
Look at our
I know
points.
it's fucking wild.
Egg-sized emerald.
Gavian Co says, this is making my brain melt trying to understand how this makes sense. I want to let you know, we've already beaten this game. We're going for the 100%. So we've actually solved these puzzles before. So,
Yes.
we'll need this. We'll need this. We will need this. And then I'm going to say Plue.
Plue.
Hell
You
yeah.
feel a strange pulling sensation.
Do we have the slots? Can we go to the dark room
I'm going to go there, grab it, and then immediately
and then
return it,
deposit?
yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
You're back. You hear the call of a plover.
You hear the call of a plover. I'm so
You
glad
feel
we
a
never have to
strange
go back to
pulling
that room
sensation.
again. It's so far away.
I gotta look up what the fuck a plover looks like.
Yeah, what's a
I've
plover?
been playing this game for so many
You're in the
weeks.
plover room.
All right, here it is. We've done it.
I mean, they're cute. They're wearing like a little necktie, and like a like kind of an
You hear the
amazing
call of a plover.
like necktie headband combo.
You feel a strange
On the
pulling
plover?
sensation.
Wait, which plover?
Um,
on the plover in game?
No, on an actual plover. What an actual plover looks like.
Actual plovers wear neckties? Are these like business plovers?
You're back in the Y2
Yeah,
room.
they're like business plovers. They got like
Plue.
cool little
You feel a
black
strange
neckties
pulling
and
sensation.
like
amazing.
headbands.
I'm really interested in the sort of hierarchy of the animal business kingdom.
Very much.
I assume
yeah,
plovers are just general.
You're back in the
management.
well house.
Yeah, I mean, I think it seems like
169. Nice.
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 Plue.
I see a
Plue.
lot of plovers hanging out on beaches.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
You know, so they're kind of a like they're very down to earth. Maybe they're on vacation, but they're getting some work
You're back
done
in the Y2 room.
while they're on vacation. Maybe it's like a remote work thing. Like I'm on the beach, but I got my necktie on so that in the video it looks like I'm professional.
So I have to be so careful not to interact with that. Dude, that's what I would
You
do if I were
do.
Clover. I would absolutely use like a little Clover filter. Make
Yeah.
myself look less ruffled.
There you go.
Less ruffled, fully buffled.
The
Clover on vacation.
the mini plovers, I mean, I guess this is true of all birds. They're just like little balls of fluff. It's pretty good. This
So I want to go here, and then I'm going to go west. Okay, so now we're actually going to make our troll bear run.
can I do that?
Someone ban
yeah.
NDEF for posting. No, don't do that.
Yeah. There you go.
All right,
That's a baby plover.
So here's the speed
There is a
run.
threatening dwarf.
Oh my god.
A sharp knife is
10%
thrown.
chance of death. We died.
It missed.
Oh, it didn't.
No, we
Tab.
didn't.
Dwarf's axe. You have attacked
Yeah,
a
kill
little
it.
dwarf,
All right,
but
we
he's
missed.
dodged out of the way.
All right.
That is useless right now.
No,
Okay.
it can miss
Bottle
to
of
the left
water.
and the right and above, I think.
Yeah, every
Plant
time it goes
spurts
straight
into
for you,
furious growth
I was like,
for a few
oh my god.
seconds.
So we use the water on this to make it grow, but that's not enough. So we
There
need
is a threatening dwarf.
Oh my
A
god.
sharp knife is thrown.
God damn it, another one?
Dwarf's axe. have
You guys
vanquished
are
a little
bad at
dwarf.
this. Fucking vanquished.
Absolutely vanquished. You have absolutely murdered in cold blood a little dwarf. Like, yay! All right. Okay, so because we gave it some water, what we now need to do is we need to climb up the thing.
You need more water.
Dude, I want to watch a speedrun of this game. Because you know this game is speedran. What's the past tense of speedrun? You know it's speedrun by like... Speedrunned.
Speed.
There's probably like 5
Speed-
people in this
speedrunned.
category, man. We could become... Is this something that every gamer has, where there's like an
Empty
unusual
bottle. Your bottle is
game,
now
and
full.
you're like, I like this game, I'm gonna speedrun this shit. This just happened because I do this. Every time a game is like obscure enough, like those Nancy Drew games, I'm like, oh, I'll speedrun this shit, man. I look at Super Mario 64, I'm like, man, that's too hard for me, man. But like,
Jesus.
a category where no one is in. Ooh, Ghost Talker says the speedrun of the original text adventure is 31 seconds and 700 milliseconds. Oh, I could definitely do better than that shit. I type faster than
That's fucking insane.
most human beings. Pro Colossal
so
Cave. Yeah, I
wild.
only stream this game, and I keep saying things like, I'm sure I can shave
Bottle
off
of
another
water.
half second, and it's just like,
Plant
Somebody
grows
Salt makes a video
explosively,
about me.
almost
I have no
filling the bottom of the
competition. It's
pit.
just me dropping it a second here, a second there, and then it turns out anytime another runner attempts it, they'll beat me because I'm just not that good at
Empty bottle.
speedrunning.
Your bottle is now full of oil.
So we got the double fill on the water, so now we have to fill it up with oil before we climb up here, because we're going up.
That won't work here.
We're going up to the troll. And we need the oil to water the door.
Yeah, we gotta water that door.
Speedrun to how fast Sean laughs. Which Sean? We both laugh a lot. We're both laughy baffies. So here's the thing I didn't do before, which is
You're
just
in the
look at
giant
this.
room. It says fee, fi, fo, foo.
So fee fi fo foo. If you say
Hell
it,
yeah.
Fee, fi, fo, foo.
it
The
just
nest
moves
is
them
full of
right
golden
back there.
eggs.
So that's how we can get our stuff back.
It would take a giant
Fucking love
appetite to devour those large potatoes.
So we don't need to do anything here. And then we can go here. And we can
Bottle
use
of
the
oil.
oil on
The
the
oil
door.
has freed up the hinges.
And then we
empty
can drop
bottle.
this.
Best not drop it there. If you ever get that door, empty bottle. The way north
Oh yeah, best
leads
not
through
drop
a
it
massive
there. The door
iron
will
door.
block it. Alright. It seems odd that there's no giant interaction. Well, like,
I know. It does seem weird. This is where the trident is? Yeah, there it is.
well, imagine, so again, imagine that you're making a game, it's in text. And the text parser for what the player's input is 2 words. So it's normally verb noun. Like, grab trident, look east, go to whirlpool, something like that.
Yeah.
Go to's one word, by the way. And so, like, anytime someone enters a room, you can just describe the state of this room. There's no notion of being on the north or the south side of the bridge. You're just in this room. Or if you're in this immense passage, you're just in there. And so things like a giant that moves out and even wanders back and forth is, like, stupidly difficult to do and track in terms of state. So that's one of the reasons why these random dwarves just show up, is because when you enter a room, it's very easy to just computationally go, oh, do we roll a 20? Okay, dwarf shows up. There you go. And I got the trident. Great. So we're at 173, and we are cooking with gas. Edo EG says, subscribe to Day 9 TV. That's great. That's really good. I like that. All right, so then whoa. So we still need to encounter the pirate. Yeah, it's so fun.
Are we required to encounter the pirate?
Yes, because if we encounter the pirate, he will take our stuff, and then we can go to the treasure room where the pirate is and retrieve our stuff and get the chest. And maybe...
Can we not go there
You're
anyway?
on one side of a large, deep chasm.
That's a great question.
Mist
I don't know.
rises up from... The troll steps out from beneath the bridge and blocks your way.
We're going to find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Golden egg.
I just don't know if we...
No one treads on my bridge without payment.
All right, so we give him the golden eggs because we can foo it back. Now, we don't have to go see the nice view, but we're gonna.
Cool. We don't get any points for looking at it?
I mean, we'll get 1 psychological point, so I say that we win with a 351.
Right. Hell yeah.
Rare spices.
Rare spices. You see a breathtaking view.
The troll is
Real
hella
nice.
loud. Yeah, no, the troll really needs to use, like, some sort of audio gate so he doesn't blow it out next time. Poor guy.
You're at a breathtaking view.
I like that this was text before, so it's just like, it's a breathtaking view, and you go...
Yeah. I'll take your word for it.
All right, so let's go down to the bear inn room. The bear inn room.
Let's go to the bear inn room.
You're standing at the food container is completely empty. The bear is locked to the floor. Tasty food. The bear eagerly wolfs down your food, after which he seems to calm down considerably.
I love that we could just pick the food back up before.
Friendly.
I know.
Set of keys.
Now, I don't think that we need these keys anymore, but I'm scared to drop them until I cross the bridge.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're being followed by a very large tame bear.
Hell yeah.
Tame bear. For any of you who
Tame bear.
For any of you who don't know this, if you go to Yellowstone, they encourage you feed the bear. It will become domesticated instantly. I believe is what they say.
The troll steps out from beneath the bridge and blocks your way.
All right, here we go. That was actually a great scream.
That was a good scream. Somebody lazy would have just put a Wilhelm scream in there and called it a day.
The bear
I hate the Wilhelm
is
scream.
hurt by
That
your
is
rejection.
that is the
He
absolute
wanders away
peak
dejectedly.
of like cinema ruining. Because like there is no faster way to say, hey, by the way, did you forget that you were watching a fucking movie? Because like I really believe the story should be about that like immersive experience where you're like in the story and you're hearing the characters say things and they're doing things and you're just like so dialed in and you just kind of know what happens next. And it's like if someone turned on the lights and went, hey, watch this part, Sean. I'm like, shut the fuck up, turn the fucking lights off, right? It's so, oh my god.
Set of keys.
We're gonna drop this. Meow. Meow. So this is like a self-contained thing. So we need to go back to bed quilt here.
Okay.
Straight to the east. So we're kind of done with this section because we've got all the stuff.
Fucking love it.
Benelo Games says Sean sounds like a Will hater. Oh, dude. Will hater does not even capture. I'm a Will detester. Absolute Wilhelm hater over here. And because we got the trident, on our way out, we can go east and then through the little tunnely thing. Here we go. Bam.
Hell yeah. Sweet.
The jeweled trident magically opens the clam.
Fuck
A
yeah.
glistening pearl falls out and rolls away.
And you can't
That is
grab it
useless
on the
right
way,
now.
so you have to, like, wait here for it.
You're,
Oh, well, because
you're
in
a
the original
cul-de-sac.
game, it would just disappear.
It's so-
There was no such thing as reaction time in those days.
It was just gone. Alright, so then we go east and then up. East and then up. Okay, so we're getting there.
We're fucking getting there.
We still have not encountered the pirate, and I think
We
you might
haven't.
actually be correct in that you just skip that. You just skip that garbage.
I mean, unless we get points for interacting with him, I don't see why we can't just go take his treasure.
Oops. So we're skipping by that, so that's one treasure.
Fee, fi, fo, fu, plu.
Clue. So let's see.
You feel
So
a strange
we should
pulling
have
sensation.
like 12-ish, something like that. We need the eggs.
Did
still.
you do the dark room and I missed it?
Yeah, we did the dark room.
Okay. Cool.
One off to the dark room.
You're back in the well house.
All right, so let's put the pearl up there. I'm gonna save again.
That's it.
That was a great shot, the bear. I'm
It was
really
a real
upset
good
that I
shot,
did that.
yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd kept it. That was a good up close to the bear,
I
man.
know.
Jeweled trident.
Nice.
Rare spices.
Dude, that's
Jesus
235
Christ,
points.
look at our score.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up top 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we do have 12. So we have
Cool.
13 is the silver. 14 is the eggs.
Oh, right. We didn't get the eggs back.
Uh-oh. Oh, the chest, the pirate chest, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
Fee. Plu.
Clue.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Dude, that was crazy the first time we heard you feel a strange pulling sensation.
I know.
That was truly insane.
You're back in the Y2 room.
So the other thing that needs to be on our radar, but after these other two things, right? The eggs and the treasure. Or the chest, rather.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We do need that magazine.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do this right now since we're about to be walking right by the area. There is a secret point that is absolutely designed by an asshole. Okay, so
Yep.
you can beat the game with 349 points very easily.
Getting all of the treasures.
Oh, I love this. Retro Processor says, isn't there a strange pulling sensation in King's Quest? Is that a callback? Okay, so
Yeah.
this came out in 1976. Roberta Williams played it, and it was like a very impactful game for her, as the legend goes. And when she made King's Quest 6, she included Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation because it said it in this game so many times.
Yeah.
And also, Zizzy is in Return to Monkey Island that Lee
Yep.
just worked on and shipped, and it
Yep.
won everything of the year.
Did.
And then we need to go to 2-Pit. Then we go here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so if we go here, so you can get 349 points. And it's unbelievably unclear where that last point is, okay? So I'm going to show you how to get the last point. You can sneak over here, and you can see a dwarf who's napping, reading a magazine. You can wake him up. Runs away.
Whoa. Falls down as he does so.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
for comedic effect.
And when you enter into there, you get, or if you follow the dwarf, which is...
Oh my. What was that?
When you're back here, you enter into a room where every direction leads you back to the same room, and you have to keep going west, and there's a 10% chance that you get out. But if you just
Spelunker
drop this
today.
in here,
Dropping
What?
things you're carrying requires a nice wide.
Can you
Spit.
take a look at it?
yeah, you get a point for dropping it there.
You're at wit's end. Passages lead off in all. You're at wit's end.
Can't look at it.
If you try
I
to look
guess.
at it, it says you can't read it.
You've crawled around in some little holes and found your. You've.
So we just have to keep
Incredible.
going through an area until we eventually...
So something that I read it gave an item description for the magazine that said it was addressed to wit, and that's why you're supposed to take it to
You've
wit's
crawled
end
around in some little
and
holes
drop it
and
there. But
You've crawled around.
in all of the gameplay that we've done,
If you need help getting out of
interacting
here, I
with
can
that-
give you a hint, but it will cost you 3
interacting
points.
with the magazine.
If you want the hint, touch the glow. at
I've
the
never
west
seen
passage.
that. I don't know.
I'm scared. Sean, didn't
That's southeast.
you
You've
just have to
crawled-
go through again and
You've
again
crawled-
Yeah.
until...
Yes.
You've crawled.
Is there a specific direction you have to go in?
You've crawled.
I don't think so.
You've crawled
I'm
around
pretty
in
sure it
some
was just
little.
random.
You've crawled.
Like, it's just a probability of getting out, so you just keep
I'm
going.
pretty sure
I think I'm just low
there's
rolling.
just a probability.
Oh
And-
my god. Do I have to be facing
You've crawled
it?
around in some. You've crawled around.
Yeah.
You managed to escape wit's end.
There you go.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. I don't think you ever did it, but can you imagine spending 3 points on that hint, and then the hint is
Yeah.
what? What would that hint be?
It'd be like, there's a 10% probability. So where am I going? I'm going up to the giant. Yeah. Keep trying. That's right. We're at 236. So again, we dropped the magazine in wit's end.
There's nothing to do with it here.
Grab it. Don't give up.
You got a point for that.
I'm going in circle. Oh god. So now I need to go all the way back.
Fee, fi, fo.
All right. We're doing
The
it.
nest is full of golden eggs.
We're actually going to 350 point this.
I'm so excited.
Semi-optimal route. Getting close to the... getting close to being a world record holder.
So we just need the pirate's chest.
So to do that, we go back to here, and then we go east, I believe.
It's the
No, that's wrong. We go northeast, because that should take us to Bedquilt. First, Mesmer says, can you imagine being on world record pace and getting that RNG from Wit's End? I would absolutely download a mod file that makes it so that that doesn't happen. Not tell anyone, get it discovered, and have it ruin my career. That's what I would do. I would then never admit to it. That's what I would do. That'd be my technique. I don't know, I just got like really lucky. I'm actually curious.
You also, we haven't encountered that many dwarves.
I know, I'm absolutely zipping on through.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let's see here. How do I get... Oh, dude, watch this. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. All right.
I'll just take all this
236.
and hide it away with me chest deep in the maze.
So here's what's amazing, is that the maze-alike is right here.
Yeah.
And the maze-alike is this one.
Yep.
Where the pirate's den is with this stuff. So we actually, now that we've made the bridge, we have the easiest way to get there. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It'd be dope if there's 7 of them. There are.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. Dwarf's axe. You have attacked a little dwarf, but he is dodged out of the way.
Maybe there's 6 dwarves. One of them just keeps running away.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp
Fucking
knife
dwarves,
is thrown.
man.
Dwarf's axe. You have vanquished a little dwarf.
Ship it. Oh, yeah. And this is so nice for getting up to where we need to go. Uh-huh, here it is.
Hell yeah.
When we start mentioning dwarves, they just show up. It's true. Alright, let's save it. So it should be east, south, 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 north, east, east. Alright, let's do this one. East. South. 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 North. East. East. Now, Sean, you might not be ready for what I'm about to show you.
Okay.
You might not be ready.
I'm bracing myself.
Now this is pretty straightforward, right? Just get this. And I take his treasure.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
So I'm just gonna save it here. Okay. Watch this.
Okay.
This is crazy. Okay. Like, okay. I don't actually need to know how to get out of the maze.
Okay.
Wait, where the fuck am I? All right. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. All right, because hey, look, there's the bird room. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is useless right now. There's no use for that here. You're on the brink of a 30-foot pit. There's nothing to do with it here.
Oh, wait, right here.
Oh, there. Okay. Holy
Whoa!
shit! Holy shit!
Oh!
I
said
wondered
you
why
weren't
those
ready.
things were
I wasn't ready.
connected. That's fucking awesome.
So,
That's so cool.
We can now go. We're almost
Treasure
done.
chest.
We can go deeper into the. We can return back to the well house if we want to.
We can, but we don't have. We can.
But we don't want to.
Yeah.
Because what we're gonna do is before it triggers the end of the game.
Yeah.
Before it does that, I can't believe it. My heart is racing.
I know, this is very exciting.
Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to illustrate this. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to save over our first save. Now look
Okay.
what happens if I grab this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go back and forth. So 1, 2.
You could also just look at stuff.
But this is cooler. This is cooler. Look at me. I'm going in. I'm going out. I'm going in. I'm going out.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, 11. Blue. Blue.
You'd best start wrapping this up, unless you can find some fresh batteries. I seem to recall that there's a vending machine in the maze.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Bring some coins with you.
So we've walked back and forth, and then I believe if we do
Clue.
this,
Yep.
Clue.
it just
You
fucking
feel a
works.
strange pulling sensation.
What the fuck? Wait.
Okay, I messed up. But but like, if you just wander around enough, it'll just be like, all right, it's closing.
Yeah, that's weird that we.
You're back in the well house.
I thought that was 15 turns.
Golden egg.
I mean,
Must
I
not
probably
have
just
been.
messed up and was not entering and exiting.
Maybe, yeah, you maybe didn't
Bars
actually
of
enter and
silver.
exit.
Treasure chest.
That feels good.
Okay, 276.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Clue. Clue.
Clue.
You feel a
Okay.
strange pulling sensation.
All right, so now, you know,
You're back in the Y2 room.
so the game should just tell us it's time to wrap up soon.
Yeah, I mean, I do think you just have to keep going from room to room.
Yeah.
Until it's done.
So I know how I'm going to do this. Because it's not time
I
spent.
wonder-
It's rooms moved.
It's
Cave
room-
closing
rooms
soon.
moved through.
All adventurers exit immediately through main office.
All right. 25.
Was that it?
301.
No, that was the. So I wonder how much time you have on your lamp. It's got to be more than we need, right?
It had better be. It had better be.
It better be.
If it is not, then well, shit. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
So we just go from room to room.
Oh yeah, I hear it. This is the best place. Awesome.
All right. Patrick Manis' bets on whether we 100% this run. If we don't, I'm gonna fucking throw up, man.
It's gonna be maddening.
Let me tell you something. Might take one extra mostly walking, dude. No, I would add.
Oh no.
If we don't actually win, like get 350 points, I will literally change my subscription noise to Blue.
The cave is now closed.
Like
Yes.
the cave is now closed. Okay, so it
Fuck
should
yes.
set us to 311.
I'm so anxious.
We could actually probably get like some AI voice to instead of going.
Amber is the color of my energy right now.
Whoa. All right.
Fuck yeah.
Saving down here because I'm frightened. So we don't get that rock.
We don't need the rock.
Black ro- The star fell off. You notice a little wick.
Little wick.
Blows some shit up.
Black rod.
Oh my god, 346 out of 350.
Crushed those dwarves.
Absolutely murdered. You get another 4 points when they confirm that the bodies don't have a pulse.
The main office is over here.
All right. And do I get to move? And then I move.
Holy shit.
And
Welcome.
350, baby. Woohoo! Woo!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I don't even know I'm the best adventurer.
You end up in Aperture Labs.
Congratulations for finding your way here. Your adventure tour has completed. Please, see your score.
All right, hold on. And we did it in 387 turns. Let's go. That's like
Amazing.
0.9
All of Adventuredom
points
gives
per
tribute
turn,
to
man.
you. Adventure Grandmaster.
Adventure Grandmaster.
Over there is the exit.
Please get out. We want to go home to our families.
Have
Oh,
a good
man,
day.
Also, Sean Bouchard, looks like your frame rate is. I am not sending you the highest quality frames. Patrick Mende
yeah,
gets
that's okay.
9 subs. Woo! Thanks, Patrick Mende.
Woo!
And there's Hedwig. Can I deliver any mail? Yes,
Amazing.
yes.
Fucking hell. So good.
Come on in, Desper. Yeah, we did it. Good job.
Yeah. Yes, be helped.
Oh, hey, DJ Williams, Director of Marketing. I've gotten emails from DJ Williams. Let's go, DJ. Oh, it's special thanks to Jeff Keighley. He's everywhere. There's no escaping him. Oh my God, yes.
Amazing. Well, I'm glad that you looked up a little bit more than I did, because I definitely would have like gotten us, I don't know, 346 points or something.
Oh my gosh, dude! The extra 4 what I'm
been
about.
extremely frustrating.
And I actually want to see something. Do I have all the achievements on Steam for this game right now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So let me go to library. I don't actually know if I can
Yeah.
easily screen share this. Sean, I'm gonna do something that should help you. Should
Okay.
look fine on stream. There you go.
Yeah.
Where is Colossal Cave? 23 out of 24?
Oh no.
What? I've never
What have we not done?
I've never like looked at achievements in this game.
Maybe you have to beat the world run.
It says you see
speed
the
run.
shadowy figure reflected in the cave.
Oh shit. Wait. We've definitely done that, haven't we?
Wait. I'm just gonna look up how to
We
do
gotta
this. I have
we
no
gotta look
shame.
this. What the?
Okay, wait, no, because
Okay.
I have looked at that bastard.
Yeah.
Who's that achievement? Colossal. Oh, there it is. Colossal.
I need to
Cave.
know this. I need to know this.
Achievement tips. All right. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Soft hands. Charm the snake. Oh God. Yeah, no, I'm exhausted too. Batteries not included. Drums in the deep. Mr. Magic. Can't bear the weight. Who's that? Wait, hold on.
Because
What is it?
we've been in the room next to the shadowy figure, like looking in the mirror, right? Is there a different shadowy figure?
Huh. Okay, well, we're not done. We're not done until we
All
actually
right.
get all the achievements.
We gotta
All right.
fucking do it. This is
All right,
this
hold on.
is 2023,
This is it.
right? Like used to be that you just had to score 350 out of a possible 350
Yeah.
points. Not anymore.
Not anymore. We got to get the achievements.
Gaming has evolved.
All right. This is some esports content.
The shadowy figure seems to be trying to attract your attention. The shadowy figure seems to be trying
So-
to attract your attention.
You'll recall there is another place where, oops. All right, my mouse motions are going to be a little jockey because there's a cat on my mouse. So I'm going to have
Of
to like,
course.
move her at the same time. Oh, don't flick me. Oh,
You'd best start wrapping this up. Unless you can
she
find
just
some
turned
fresh
off my
batteries.
monitor. All right, come
I
over
seem
here.
to recall that there's a vending machine in the maze.
Uh-oh.
Bring some coins with you.
Okay, so we're low on batteries, but that's good. That just adds to the tension of the situation.
It's
We
true.
need to go west and then down. And then we go west and then up till we hit the junction.
Okay.
This is kind of weird. Like, I can show that you just... See, it says troll to junction and up to junction. You can do any number of these and you can hit the junction.
Gotcha.
Gone west, so we need to go up.
You have crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage. You have crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage.
Let me up.
Oh, man.
You have crawled around in some little holes and wound up
God,
back in the main passage. Don't give up.
This RNG
Keep trying.
is going to kill our,
Dude,
our
You have
lantern.
crawled around in some little holes and wound
Never
up
gonna
back
see
in
this
the...
shadowy figure.
You have crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main...
There it is.
Sweet. Okay.
All right, now we're 2/3 done. There's a third, as there always
Okay.
is.
Okay.
No, we need to go this way. We need to go across this rickety little tiny bridge. We go past this lady dwarf who doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
We can look here.
The shadowy
Yeah.
figure seems to be trying to attract your attention. The shadowy figure seems to be trying
Now,
to
there
attract
is a
your
third
attention.
place where you can see the shadowy figure.
Is it from below?
Yes.
Okay. So it's near the boat area. Oh shit. Okay.
That was just needlessly cool.
That's terrifying. I'm terrified.
Okay, so we are... That's not at all where I thought that was going to fucking drop me off.
Yeah, okay.
Shit. So we need to go west. West, west, east, east. Then we should go west 1. Then I think we can just go up, right? Nice. Absolutely day 9 day.
Okay. Well done.
But we need to get to the reservoir room. So that would be on the other end of Secret Canyon.
I'm so nervous about our lantern.
So we are going to go around like that. Yeah, our lantern is getting low, dude. And I need to see this guy. You can see my lantern flickering. I don't know how many turns it is. It better be more than 15, that's for sure, though.
Yeah.
It is really fucking dark.
Yeah, is the lantern getting dimmer?
I think it is.
Which is wild. Like, it definitely is. This is much darker than it normally would be.
Oh, no. It is in the southwest, right? There we go. This is scary.
Oh my god.
I don't like this.
Oh my god. Oh. This is like...
There's not much point in wandering around here, and you can't explore the cave without a lamp. So let's just call it a day.
Oh, shit.
There's no turn counter on these, is there?
Huh.
Like, what of these saves...
All right, I'm just gonna go this random one because we can do this again. Okay. Man, I was wondering what was going on. I was like,
do you need to?
The shadowy figure seems to be trying to attract your attention.
So the thing is that we've looked at them from those two sides. I'm gonna do junction last because this, I think, will be faster.
Okay. One, maybe we've looked at it from the other side on this save. Who even fucking knows?
Yeah, I have no idea what I've done on this save. Oh, punch the dragon. That's good.
Punch the dragon. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you have to look in here.
Okay. What?
The mirror is obviously provided for the use of the dwarves, who, as you know, are extremely vain. The mirror is obviously provided for the use of the dwarves, who, as you know, are extremely vain.
So
the mirror is obviously provided for the use of the dwarves, who, as you know,
I don't understand.
are extremely vain. The mirror is obviously provided for the use
what?
of the dwarves,
Okay,
who,
did this
as
thing
you know,
lie?
are extremely vain.
What? Can you? Is it like directly below? Can you look straight up, or?
All right. Oh my god, it's showing me a GDPR warning.
Oh no. That's terrible. Who's... What the fuck?
The mirror is obviously provided for the use of the dwarves, who, as you know, are extremely vain.
Is this what I have to do last?
Who dat?
That is a lit window.
So if I want to get to bed quilt from here, I just go down here.
Oh my god.
What a fucking nightmare. So bed quilt is southwest, I think? GDPR warning. Yeah, when I go on a website, it's just like, oh, our privacy policy, let's bing bong ding dong happen. I was like, no. North. So now, so it looks like you need to look at him from all three sides. So now we should be in bed quilt, so we should be able to go up a billion times. Wow, I did it on the first try. That's actually so funny. I didn't realize that there was this insanely fast of a route back there from here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The shadowy figure seems to be trying to attract your attention.
We did it! We got it! We got the achievement, so we fucking...
Holy shit!
Done!
So you don't actually see the shadowy figure from the bottom one. You just have to look at the mirror.
I guess so, yeah.
That's so weird.
All right, we're going to win the game again. That's how we do it. We win the game twice.
Fuck yeah.
After we've 100%ed it, we're going to 100% point it. Yeah, let's go.
So good.
Black rod with rusty marks on the end.
Black rod with rusty marks on the end. Dude, heck yeah.
Black rod.
So, Sean, we did it. We vanquished all the dwarves, including those sleeping and those out to get us.
Oh. Hello, the main office is over here.
Fucking elves, man.
What if I? Can I just get a rock and throw it at her?
If you refuse, I reject your main office.
You're at the north.
Over here.
You're at the north.
Come on in.
Dude. Dude, we did it twice.
We did it twice.
I'm so glad you won the cave. Go home. Your car is in the front.
Congratulations for finding your way here. Your adventure tour has completed. Please, see your score.
Oh, what a fucking awesome outfit. It's like with the brown cap.
Dude, it's so good.
All of Adventurdom gives tribute to you,
man.
Adventure Grandmaster.
Damn.
Dude, I love being GM.
Over there is the exit.
So I gotta
Have
say,
a good
like,
day.
I understand that in terms of like target market, I'm like dead center of the bullseye for this kind of game.
Yeah.
Like I love graphic adventure games, text adventure games. They're all great. there are some things that would be described only as rough edges, okay?
Oh yeah,
Of
sure.
old school graphic adventure games. But I feel like there's a lot of shit that new games could learn a thing or two from. And I'll tell you about that after I just yawn. Sorry, I've 100% of the game and gotten 350 points twice in one session, so I'm fucking exhausted. It's too boring to me, that's why I'm yawning. I feel like one of the things that I really like about these old school kind of games that I like about graphic adventure games is the areas that are interconnected in this way. Like, it reminds me so much of, like, Metroidvania style experience of having everything, like, linked together.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay. I have a couple things I want to say that I really liked that this game did. First, the game let you explore insanely freely at the start. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to think of the only gates where we couldn't advance anymore. And I think it was just the dragon was an impediment.
And the troll.
The troll and the tree.
Both of them were pretty minor.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
The trick of there is only one correct way to solve this puzzle, but there are 14 other ways to solve the puzzle is pretty fucking rad. Like, you know, I like that a lot. It gave you a lot of freedom when you are exploring to be able to go past that troll and you know, see stuff. And you know, it's not until you come back and you're like, I want 100% this, that you have to actually figure out how to solve the puzzle correctly. That's pretty cool.
And dude, there were a lot of things in this game that frankly felt like entertaining gags more than anything. Like the maze different and the maze alike, or the dragon that you have to punch twice. Just feels like a little nudging at you sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird because there was actually not that many puzzles. I think in terms of the puzzles in the game, it would be the main vase breaks when you put it down.
Yeah.
There is the plover room.
Yeah.
There's the puzzle of... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, there's sort of the getting into the plover room and then also the dark room, which are related but kind of different puzzles.
Yeah, there was the entire sequence of the troll.
Yeah.
And then the bear, and then like...
And the bear, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I mean, and then there's the puzzle of the you know, 15 turn timer at the end.
Oh, yeah, no, and then it's just
very
like
much a puzzle.
It's
like
absolute fucking bullshit, man. I mean, I guess the idea is that
wild.
when you learn that it is a adventure company, you're supposed to think to yourself, when would the company kick people out? When they've had most of the experience, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. What are your thoughts now that we've 100%ed this and we never need to play an adventure game again?
Okay, so to me there is a significant difference in how this is designed, and I can see what you're talking about, the influence on like, you know, Metroidvania, Souls, like this kind of like what's the terminology that you use? Links. Like linking
relink points,
relink points, yeah, that's exactly. But I'm thinking about like Dark Souls, and I'm thinking about how those relink points take the form of, you know, I'm gonna drop a ladder to the ground, or I'm gonna open a door that was locked, or something like that. And in this, it's like I have to use the Black Star Rod on the gap in order to create a crystal bridge. And like, I don't know, man, I could have gone my entire life and never figured that out.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
the relinks were really just the fact that the entire game is just this gnarled intersection of reconnections
it's
everywhere.
true. There are a bunch of like slides where like if you get to this point, you can get back to this point.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like one way sort of passages, and yeah, and the whole thing is it's not a maze. It is um, it's like a web of rooms.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's a lot of different ways to get to any particular location. But that one stands out to me as like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what we were doing here. Like the trident and the oyster, I feel like is a good example of, okay, that was kind of weird, and the fact that it does it magically is strange. But like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. That has like a narrative connection. The theme suggests some kind of interaction between these objects. And then there are other things, or like the vending machine and the batteries, right? Like, here's a vending machine. Maybe it feels out of place in a cave,
dude,
in like a fantasy cave. I don't know, but I've got some coins. Like I can get batteries out of the vending machine, and I can see that I lose points from that, and that gives me a sense of like helping me model things. I am stuck on that star rod because like, what the fuck, man? I don't get what that was going for.
It's so funny because this game and really old adventure games do some things insanely well and some things so insanely fucking badly.
Yeah.
Where like, I mean, there's a difference between the moon logic of a particular puzzle and then like a game's moon architecture, which is like it is constructed in a moony fucking way, where it's like, dude, you just have a rod, you're just trying to use the rod on things. Like the idea that we would pick up a rod at the start of the game. If you go close to the bird flies away. So you drop the rod, get the bird, go through, use the rod on the immediate next area. It makes a bridge, and you fucking drop the rod again. Like, that is so funny, this rod. Like, the small thing. Oh, and you know what it does? Creates an optional connection that you cut 3 turns off if you put it down. It's the most useless fucking object in the game.
It's a little bit like the plover, right? Like, how, like, we resorted to asking for help. We resorted to looking up the answer to, like, the plover room. I mean, I think we were supposed to literally take a run at the game where we just went from room to room methodically saying or using the plover sound until we found a room where it worked, right? Like, I think if you were playing and maybe you do it at the same time, but like if you were playing this as a text adventure, you would follow your little map and go from room to room and just type use rod in every single room and be like, does that do something? Does that do something?
Is this
a thing? Wild. I mean, like there is an interesting difference to me, and we definitely encounter this occasionally in the adventure games that we play, but there's a difference to me between the moon logic, the sort of like Game Grumps moon logic of Gabriel Knight 3, where you need to like, give yourself a fake mustache to match the ID that you've drawn a mustache onto, which is like, who the fuck would ever think of that? But when you've done it, if you somehow stumble onto that as a solution, it makes sense. Like, you understand what's happening.
You go, I see what you were trying to get me to think, and I hate you for
exactly.
it.
Yeah. Whereas this, like, there are some times where it's just like, hey, did you use this object for anything? I mean, maybe go around to literally every room and try it, because
go to every room,
gonna do something.
You fucking fool, comma, and use it on everything else, huh? There's a finite number of things to interact with. Of course there's an answer somewhere there, you buffoon. Oh my god.
It's wild. The fact that it ends up being optional is also pretty crazy. Because, like, I mean, I had an assignment due today. We did playtesting in my class today that was to make a game, very short game. They had 2 weeks to do it, right? So make a short game where you introduce two unique mechanics, and do it without any exposition. Like, don't have an explicit tutorial. Don't tell the player this is how the mechanic works. Design the game such that the player comes to understand how the mechanic works. And it was really interesting to see,
Oh, that's a great assignment.
where students were successful and where it did not work out. And one of the things that sort of like became apparent was if you give me sort of like a thing that I need to interact with a certain way, right? Like I need to engage with this mechanic in order to progress further. The more kind of like options you give me, the less likely I am to figure out what the hell you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right. If I have a double jump and you don't tell me that I have a double jump, but you put me in a hallway where in order to get to like the next platform, I have to double jump, then I might like stumble onto that. I might try this several times and eventually be like, oh, I can double jump. But if you put me on sort of like a more open platform that has several platforms floating around it and a jump that I need to double jump in order to make, I will never figure that out, right? Because I'll try to see, can I jump to this platform and like, will that take me somewhere? Can I go some different route? Is there something I need to interact with in order to like make another platform appear? There's too much like openness just in terms of the possibilities that the affordances of that space. And to literally put this in a game where you don't need to do it. Like there's another route that you can go around.
I mean, it's so incredible, man.
How would you ever figure that out? It's wild. It's wild.
Dude, okay. As you were saying it, Sean, I have a proposal for a cool mechanic. Two unique mechanics, okay? Is that you have a character that's controlled, I don't know if it's probably going to be like 2D side scroller. Like maybe it's a little helicopter that flies around. And you just put a mic in front of them. And if they talk louder, it'll turn one way. If they talk quieter, it'll go another way. And depending on your pitch, that's how you can fucking steer it. I just want something like, that's my fucking hidden mechanic. Just put the mic, just have a helicopter, and if they start making noise, that would be fucking fun. And then I was imagining just going, and that's very funny to me.
That is very funny.
One hand clapping is already on Steam.
One hand clapping, yeah.
No!
That's a USC game.
What?
That was one of my students. Yeah, totally.
No way. That's God. What
I think that was an AGP that came out of an intermediate game that was from one of my classes. But yeah, it's not a hidden mechanic though, right? Like in that game, it is explicitly the mechanic is that you use your voice to control stuff. I like the idea of doing it as just springing it on somebody. Just like
yeah.
We're just accessing your microphone and like listening to ambient sound, and that is gonna make stuff happen in the game.
Yeah, no, I am really keen. I mean, I'm going on a tangent, but I'm really keen on one day I want to prototype the following game, which is that so you have a mouse and a keyboard, and that's guaranteed to be plugged in. And then when you are shown an object that you can control, and it might be a car that a car has an acceleration, it can turn, but it can't like strafe. This is just the property of a car. Or if you have a little spaceship that has a rocket thruster on the back and on the bottom left side. Like, and these are the two things that it can do. And then it has like a little blaster that when it shoots it, rockets it backwards. So you and a team are assigned some task that really shouldn't be that difficult. but then you're shown which little vehicle you're going to control, and it randomly rolls what the controls are for your vehicle.
Okay.
So, instead of like WASD moves your car up, down, and then turns left, turns right, it'll be like move mouse left is like reverse, and then like space bar is turn right, and then like shift 3 is what turns left. And then that way you're trying to get used to your controls. I think it would actually be more fun with a controller. We can have like L3 and the analog stick and shit. That would be
that's
a lot of fun. Oh, how to torment the player.
I like that a lot.
I fucking hate the player, man. Let me tell you, there are few
Screw
people on
player.
Earth I hate more than the player. Ugh.
I know.
Gross.
God damn it.
But I will say, there's a feeling of all the games I played when I was a kid, of this wonder and mystery of like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? It's so cool. That I feel like every one of those games had, be it the way that Colossal Cave had you can just keep exploring, and there keeps being new things, and there keeps being new things, and there's more stuff to explore, and more weird shit keeps happening. And just the continuous surprise and the fact that you were not blocked on the content, so mysterious. Or the traditional SNES game, where when you start it, you can't save. You play till you run out of lives, and then you got to just try again. Like, I still remember getting to like the second stage of Dr. Wily's castle in Mega Man 2 and being like, what is this? Oh my God. And just the mystery of that sort of thing. The only sort of games that are modern that give me that would probably be like, whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, I know, we're pretty mad, huh? Yeah, why don't you come over here? Here, this is okay. Just don't chew on that. Yeah, there you go. Are the Souls games? Because like the Souls games will have amazing, beautiful, incredible visual areas that are unlike anything you've seen. Some of which are, you can just tell how easy they are to miss. And you keep being convinced that there's like, oh, there's probably nothing here. And then there's like so much shit there. Oh, it's like so good. And I got that in Elden Ring about 15 times. I just love that feeling. I want more games that go all in on that feeling. If any of you at home know of any game that goes all in on that feeling of, what the fuck? Ah! Because I feel like Baba Is You kind of has the eureka moments within a level, but you know that you can beat the level. There's not the sort of just like, what the fuck? I didn't even realize this was a level. Yeah.
I still haven't played all that much of it, but as we talked about, I just recently started playing Inscription, right? Which is like, I feel like that is the kind of game that does this, right? Where
Yepers.
There is a style of game design. I keep coming back to this, like Marzi has a whole talk that she gives, my design partner and office mate, who she has this whole talk that she gives about magic tricks, like game design as magic trick. And that is a lens that I use to think about game design quite frequently, because the way that a magic trick works is that you are presented with a situation that seems complete, but in fact, there is a larger scope at which the trick is being performed, right? You look at the card in my hand, right? And you're not seeing what I am doing with the card up my sleeve or what I'm doing with the cards on the table. You're not seeing this sort of additional layer that is happening in order to support something magical happening in the frame that you're actually looking at. And there is a whole style of design for games where it is about constructing, this is what the game appears to be, right? And we're going to show you this. We're going to show you enough of this that you get used to it. You think that you're playing the game. And then we have an opportunity to pull back and say, this is the game, right? This is what is actually going on. And Inscription, I think, demonstrates that super well.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you haven't played it, Antichamber that Purified 100 just brought up is one of my
Antichamber, fucking amazing. Yes,
that game
100%, totally.
This is the game
the
as well.
original Portal does it too, right? Like that's a much more accessible example, maybe. But like, there's a moment in Portal where all of a sudden you're like, I thought I understood what the game was. I thought I had a certain relationship with it, and now the game is something else, right? Like now I'm thrown into a very different situation that I have a different relationship to, and yet it has the same mechanics, right? Like I can still use what I learned.
Yeah.
But like, holy shit, I can't believe what just happened.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Well, Sean, I have no shame in just ending a little early today. If there's some additional,
we can do that.
Any final thoughts before we close out?
This was super fun. Playing a game to like 100% was a fun thing to do that we don't normally do on this show. So I really enjoyed that. Jesus Christ. I mean, like the amount of just love put into this remake is wild. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
So I had a good time with this one.
Dude, yes. No, I mean, like, I think that there's something where if you don't have the context, it can be just befuddling because it's like you don't know how you're supposed to think about this kind of game. But God, yeah, no, like the attention to detail in terms of just small bits of things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was sweet. Also, a big shout out to Kenner Bird Williams for remaking the game and for stopping by, and for everyone at Cygnus Entertainment for making it.
Totally.
Hello, hi, thank you, cheers to you. Amazing. And now and for always, I'm going to be hunting for feeling a strange pulling sensation references in games, knowing it comes from this one. So with that, Sean, bye-bye. Bye, Sean. Bye. I'm going to hang up. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.